Hello everybody and welcome back to Tracey's Ramblings. I'm here. Yeah, I did Aries and got that one out on the go right away. Hey Google, pause. I really hope that the microphone isn't that big to pick that up. I didn't even realize I had music on in the background. I really don't want to get any copyright strikes. But anyway, I see this is where I don't edit my videos. I really should edit my videos, but then you don't see me and you don't see the trueness behind who I am. I'm not fake. What you see is what you get. And I'm rambling again, hence why this channel is called Tracey's Ramblings. Hi! If this is your first time here, please don't... No, I shouldn't say that, be your first impression, because that's who I am. But yeah, no, I'm here to give you daily readings, give you daily inspiration, maybe a little bit of, not a little bit, a lot of witchiness, okay? I do plan on putting a lot more content out there. I did do a video about the beginning of the year, you know, on what you should do I hate resolutions, so I'm doing the intention. I had the intent of doing more content, you know, things that you might be interested in, things that I can teach you. And, you know, I really hope you stick around and hear and listen and maybe give me a subscribe. That would be wonderful. So I am here today doing the reading for Cancer's February prediction. That was a lot to get into for me to get to that part, wasn't it? Yeah. So if you didn't listen to January, you know, give me a pause, go over, take a listen to January and see how that worked out for you, you know, through, you know, now that we're coming to the end of the month. And, you know, and then come back here and give February a listen to see, you know, especially if it resonated with you. You know, it's like, hey, wow, let's see what February has in store. She was on cue for that one. This is for the you know, the general, the consensus. You know, take it for what it is. It is just meant to be a little bit of boost, motivation, inspiration, and maybe a little bit of advice on how to get through a certain situation. Okay, if it doesn't resonate with you now, well, maybe sometime in the future it might. So, you know, just give me a listen. You never know. I can be entertaining. I can be quirky. I can be corny. You know, but hey, whatever I can do to get a smile or a laugh out of people is what I like to do. So, how long these readings are, it really does depend on when the cards stop falling out. No, that is too many, please. When they stop falling out is when I start reading. It really does vary on when I stop talking as well. So, I hope you are still here to hear what we have for Cancer. Yes, I have cheat sheets. If you've been following me a while, you know that my memory is... So, I can't remember all of these things. Cancer, let's see. You're like an open book, surprisingly grounded, a bit nerdy, which is a good thing. Their loved ones are extremely important to them, not someone you'd want as an enemy. Very helpful. Remember small details about you. Well, then you're much better than I am, because I am so forgetful. I see a face, and honestly, I see so many faces. And it's like, okay, I know you. And then, you know, I feel so bad when it's someone that, oh, you read for me. And I'm like, oh my goodness. And it's one of those that, you know, you got to remember, I've gone to so many markets, vendor markets, and read for so many people that it can get a little bit lost in the shuffle, let's put it that way. Hence why I stopped doing them. But big things, I should say. These little vendor markets, I like those. Anyways, I'm still shuffling, and that's why I'm rambling. I'm waiting till they tell me that we're done, because I have a feeling I'm not quite done yet, but they might want me to start here. They might want me to start here. Now, I am using my actual camera, my Canon camera. I think I've figured out how to get the video going. I've got a pretty good microphone on there that you can pick up everything. I hope it's not that good where I got the music in the background. But we'll see. Wow. Okay. Now, I don't know, like I say, if you're first time here, I will tell you a little bit about tarot, okay, and how I perceive them to be. Considered a little tarot lesson. We have the major and the minor arcana. The major arcana are like your basic playing deck of, you know, your ace to your king. And they they represent the bumps in the road, you know, the little pit stops you do along the way of life and what it is. And then we have the major. Now, the major are those cards that I call them the forks in the road, okay? It's the ones that really will dictate, you know, here's the fork. This is what it's telling you. What are you going to do with it? Okay, are you going to listen to the advice that it's telling you to do, or are you going to go in a different direction? Now, if you listen to the advice it's going to do, well, then it's going to lead you down this path, and this is what's going to happen, and that's where, major or minor arcana really does depend on what's there. We're here. Okay, we're here. So, I shouldn't say why I'm saying all this, is I've these videos, these past ones for February, I've been explaining a little bit about major and minor arcana, just so that, people, especially in the beginning of the video, so people have an idea of what they represent and how strong they are. Okay, so here we are. You Cancer people, and my daughter's a Cancer, so Angie, listen to this. So we're starting off with Temperance. Okay, Temperance. It's a time of patience. Things are working out as and it's great that it has the infinity symbol in there, isn't that? Like, I love these cards. I really do. I love these cards. So the Temperance card, she's about patience. She's about making things work in a calm. Even she's not someone that gets over. Although my daughter Angela, she used to. But we're coming into a change. Okay, we have the Knight of Pentacles coming up in full gear. Look at that. Aren't these cards beautiful? And I'm trying my best to keep them in focus, but so the Knight of Pentacles, he's coming in full gear. He's ready. So there's a change happening, and I don't get this as being a person. This isn't a person. This is your situation. Okay, and it just so happens to be a knight, just because it shows the swiftness. Where we have the princesses or the pages, those are more of a calm energy that comes in. When we have the knight, there's speed behind that. Okay, there's a lot of energy behind the knights, and now having it be Pentacles is telling me that this is something to do with work. Okay, this is something to do with work that will really shift the direction and where you are and where you're going. So there's something coming up. I'm getting more like something like an offer of sorts. But with the Moon card, and there's that major one again. Okay, we started off with the major, we have the Knight, and then now we have another. Maybe if I hide myself, it'll show that. There we go. With the Moon card coming up, it's showing me that you're feeling clouded. Oh my gosh, how I don't know how to get through this. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? What am I going to do? I want this. It's great opportunity. But what you're not realizing is that you're being shown how. Okay, the thing is open your eyes and look. It's almost like I want to say that you're focusing on what you can't do instead of what you can. Okay, it's like, well, I can't do this because of that, and I can't do this because of that. Sit down and take a look at what you can do. Okay, because Nine of Swords is showing me stress, anxiety. This is and to get this after the Moon card again, I gotta hide. Stress, anxiety. It's not going to be a fun time to have something so good come up. It's like the Temperance card came up. You finally got things working. You feel balanced. Things are all right. We're good. Things are happening. And Knight of Pentacles. Yes, we're starting off February in a good front. But then it's like, oh shoot, I want this. But how am I going to do it? How am I going to get through this? Well, then we have the Ten of Wands that has come up. Ten of Wands. Look at that card. Ten of Wands is about, I want to say, getting the help. Okay? It's one of those that, consider it that you've been picking up so much information along the way. Okay, so much. We're constantly learning, we're constantly hearing and listening, and things just, and a lot of it we just kind of put back here. Okay, it just goes back here, and you kind of forget about it. Okay, but with the Ten of Wands coming up, especially having that fire energy behind it, okay, it's showing me that you know how to get through this. Okay, figure it out. The answers are there. You already have them. You might have to reach out a little bit and do a little bit of searching, a little bit of looking, but the thing is the energy is behind you to start doing that now, because I see a big change. And there's another major one, the Death card. Now, please don't think of this as being a bad card. The Death card is one of the, especially someone that is open and looking for change. The Death card is a great card for that. Okay, the Death card is about what was is no more. Now we're moving forward in a new direction. And please don't, because then we have the Star card, and what troubles me about that one is the Devil card coming up after that. So there we go. We got 3 major arcana in a row, and trust me, I'm not finished yet, because then we have the Six of Pentacles, that one right there, and I'm going to go through these in more detail. And then we got the World, another major arcana. So in 1, 2, 3, 4, well, God, I can count properly, 5, 10. In 10 cards, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major arcana. So February, what's it going to be? It's going to be a hell of a month for you. Okay? But the thing about it is that what you tend to do is cause the stress and the anxiety, and how do I get through this, and what am I going to do? And the thing about it is, it's all up here. You are stopping yourself from finding the answers. You are stopping yourself from moving forward. Okay? And Ten of Wands is also about reaching out. Okay? There's people that can help you with these answers. Reach out. Talk to everybody about them. Because like I said, the energy, the speed is there for you to get through this. Now, the Death card. Yes, what was will no longer be. And the Star card coming out it's about, be patient to understand that what is happening for a reason. Okay, that to get the Devil card, which is not a bad card in this case, it's about you breaking those binds. Okay, it's about you, so I'm getting addiction in this one here, but it's not the type of addiction, like drugs or alcohol or anything like that. It's almost like it's an addiction to not kicking yourself in the butt, if that makes sense. It's there's tons of addiction, and with this one here, maybe addiction's not the right word. This one here, it's like, you're coming to a point where you have the strength, you have the conviction that you no longer, that part of you no longer has control of you. Okay, that you're going to be in a situation where the Six of Pentacles, where there we are with that Knight of Pentacles, getting very comfy and cozy and in a great place where you're going to be like superior, supervisor, manager, that type of thing. Okay, where people are going to be coming to you for help. All right, where because then we have the World, that this is what you've been working towards. Now, are you going to get a little bit of worry at the beginning of how you're going to get through this? Yeah, you will, and you know what, that's it is what it is. But I'm letting you know right now that don't stress, don't anxious, none of that over it, because it will work out for you in the end. Okay, as long as you push towards this whatever this opportunity that's coming to you, as long as you push towards doing that, because that is the answer to this. Okay, that is where you are meant to go. Now, at first, is it going to be a little tight? Yeah, I'm seeing the Four of Pentacles. It's almost like I want to say, I see, we're getting more. Okay, it's almost like I want to see, no more social life for a little bit because of what needs to be done. It's almost like you don't have time to give notice before you come into this new place. So it's going to be a lot of, and where the Four of Pentacles, really does depend on how you read the card, and every reader reads something different. This one here, I'm getting more of a sense of like a lot of staying home, where I don't want to say money will be tight, but there won't be any spending of it, because, it's going to be work. And you're probably thinking, I do a lot of that now anyway. We're heading a little bit more. Okay, we're going to be feeling a little bit of nostalgia. Eight of Cups coming up, showing me that, it's like, oh shoot, look at all of that. But it's time to put all that stuff away, because then we have the Five of Swords showing its ugly head. Okay, now and one of those, the Five of Swords can be a good card or a bad card. It really does depend on who you are and the perspective of it. But what I'm getting afterwards with the Five of Wands, I'm getting a sense of it being putting things to rest. Okay, of you putting things to rest, of you putting things to bed. Because, especially with the Eight of Cups coming up here, as you see, there's a bunch of things. He's got a bag and he's walking away from all of that. Okay, he's walking away from, from what was. Okay, even though I loved it, it's a great memory. It's time for us to put that there. And then the Five of Swords is you getting over that. Okay, and it's it can be quite a card if you sit there and you really look at it. There's 3 characters in there. Now, which one are you? Well, in this case, I'm getting a sense of, and even though he's a sinister looking fellow, you're the one up front, okay? You're the, like that, things have been put to best. The one that's tied to the tree, that's all your anxiety and your depression, and that's all that stuff, okay? Because this is swords, right? This is what's going on up here, okay? And then the woman lying, she's just resting. She's just resting. She's just, I'm done with that. I'm resting. And then the guy up front, well, he's the one just walking away with, you know what? We don't need any of that. And the bad guy's tied to the tree, and there's your rescuer. Okay? So you're the 2 of those. You are the one resting, relaxing, and you're the one that's able to combat this. You're the one that's able to put those things to rest of the I can't. Of the how do I do this? Okay? And because there we got the 5 of Wands of teamwork. Everybody working together to a common thing. So that's where we're coming back up to this 10 of Wands of reach out, talk to people. Okay, how do you do this? Can you help me do this? You've got friends, you've got family, get it done, because this is a very important opportunity for you. Okay, because then we come into the King of Swords, okay, of learning. Okay, we're learning things. Everything that you have been doing this whole journey is coming up to this. Okay, February is going to be a pretty significant month for you if you let it. All right, because then we can, no, I don't need any more. Because then we come into the 3 of Pentacles showing me celebration, and then we have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, showing me that what you, and we're ending again on another freaking major arcana. We start with one and I'm ending with one, and I'm not shuffling any more for you because I think this is enough for February. It's enough for you to work, to figure out and to get through. But, in all honesty, with that 9 of Swords coming up in the first row right after the moon, it shows me that, it's something that you tend to do. You tend to sit on things for a little bit and just, how and why. But, like I said, you can get through this. Okay, you can get through this. This is a pretty good opportunity for you to get you in the place that you want to go. Is it a little bit of a detour? Yeah, it might be. But you know what? It's an opportunity for you to jump on, because it's waiting for you. Because, like I said, 6 of Pentacles in the world right there, that's showing me that, you're going to be in a place where people are coming to you. Okay, and that's not a bad place to be. Sorry. Sometimes I hear things in here. Yeah, I got a little visitors in here. Anyways, here you are. There you are, Cancers. I hope this resonates with you, and thank you for coming back. If you were listening to January, now you're back for February. Wonderful. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. And if you made it this far through the video, thank you. You've made it to the end. I appreciate that. If you made it this far, why not give me a subscribe if you haven't already? I've got dreams and goals too, and I would like to get to where everybody else has gotten in YouTube. I just want a plaque. I want a little plaque to say, hey, look at me. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. And so give me a like, give me a comment, give me a subscribe. I would really appreciate it. It does help me out. And I will be back. I promise not to bombard you with a bunch of videos. I really do. I do have a new venture going on, another YouTube channel out there. It's called Paranormal Guardians. The link for it is down below. If you would like to go over and give me a follow over there, that would be great. It's I started doing paranormal investigations, especially in my local area, in the Goderich, Ontario area. So if that is, if you have, issues in your home and you would like me to come by and investigate, please reach out. My email is down there for that, and hope to hear from you. So so anyways, that's it for Cancer for February. As I end most of my videos, or all of my videos, I try to end all my videos, please smile at that person walking by. That smile from a stranger, it really does make a difference in some people's lives. Okay, just that little boost of, there is kindness among strangers. And please be nice to each other, my friends. Please. All right, because I love you. And we'll see you next time. Bye now.